Guys, today there was a media briefing by police in KZN, and a lot of people, including me, we expected to be addressed by General Mkhwanazi. Turns out that we were addressed by a different person who's a major general. But guess what? That major general, when you listen to him, you're like, hey, these people are sober, ne? Kodwa, it takes me back to my statement. If you remember vividly, the last time we spoke about Sean James Sharks. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the surname correctly. I know. I said to you guys, there's something similar with all these people. I said to you, people must learn from General Libya. He went on the media. Guess what? He got exposed. I said to you, General Sibiya'S, he attacked Mkhwanazi, then changed, and then now wanted to apologize. It backfired. Abu Malcolm X and all these other people who rush to media. I said on that video, most of the time it doesn't end well with them. They don't win the public confidence. James thought my advice is null and void. Took his time, he went on the media, discredit General Khumalo. Having done so, he spoke about 18 cases, and the way in which he spoke about it, he even made it look like a simple thing. I said to you, hey, the manner in which he's saying these things, somewhere doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I even said, it is better if you are saying the cases were centralized. Then at least it makes a bit of sense. But the manner in which he was saying it, I was like, it doesn't make sense. But I warned him even then, and I said, I hope you have your house in order. You have your things together. Because if not, you don't want to mess with this KZN team. These people, what they do, including Abu Khumalo, they will give you a piece of information about yourself, and then the high blood pressure catches up with you, and then you start firing on them, and then they come for real stuff, like they did today. They were like, no, actually, what Khumalo said, it's just a small thing. Today they said, oh, no, don't worry. We are going to share your criminal activities. They came for him. Some of the things that they said is this.
But ours was to address this point of saying the South African Police Service is tarnishing the reputation of somebody. And I've shown you the reputation on record, in writing, in our systems. This is the caliber of person, an individual that says the police is tarnishing him. And I've only cited 29 cases that I was talking about. I didn't talk about the cases. There's another case in another province. I'm talking about and some of them are convictions and all of this things. So when you talk about tarnishing a reputation of a person, what is the reputation? What is the baseline? Where do you start with the reputation? Because when you look at civil litigation, if one doesn't do this briefing the way we're doing it, litigation takes years over time, and you can't correct a reputation of the police later on. We have a massive responsibility to ensure the morale of all our members out there. And when they work within the law. And you can't have somebody with such a rap sheet say, everybody across me is wrong about me. I'm a good guy. And the police is a bad guy. Now, then that tells the public that the police is targeting people unnecessarily, unlawfully. But here's a person that went to court. Look at the number of offenses. So when you say, what are the cases? As those cases get unfolded, we will investigate that. That's why we say we've picked up other things. And the simple one was the firearm. And we didn't know.
Said it before, and I'm still going to say it now. I personally don't understand. Hear me out. I personally don't understand this route. Because right now, today, it was proven, or we were told, let me rather say we were told, not proven. We were told that this same James must have a criminal record. But guess what? Somebody cleaned it. So he got somebody to pay for it. Now he was hoping he was going to sue the SAPS. Again, it proves what? Proximity to power gives you protection. 2, what we were told today is the fact that this guy has some serious cases. So it doesn't, look, it's not explainable how he survived them. You know, this Major General says something very interesting. He says that it's one thing to steal a car when there's no victim. But to steal a car or to hijack a car, it means the victim is inside. When he painted that picture, it just made me realize, here, there's something. Right there and there, I was like, here, there's something. Yeah, but I was like, here, there's something. What I'm trying to say is, the profile of this man, it leaves a lot to be desired. That's the first problem here, is that the profile of the man leaves a lot to be desired. But here's the funny part about it. They said something about him. He responded or reacted. For me, I will say, had you kept quiet, had you said nothing, you'll not landed yourself into this. Now that your cases are going to be reviewed and people possibly get arrested for eradicating your criminal record in the system, a lot is going to happen starting from now going forward. Why? Because you decided to open your mouth knowing that you are not clean. Had you kept quiet, had you just decided just to keep quiet, even though I understand you want to defend yourself, but understanding that you are not clean, had you kept quiet, you will not have landed yourself here. I can guarantee you now, your firearms will be taken because you got them in a manner that is questionable as per the evidence. You see now that you are losing all these things because you decided to react. Had you composed yourself, had you remained composed and said nothing, maybe speak but not in the media, not attacking these people, you would have not lost your firearm. But today your firearm, they said that how you got these firearms, it's questionable too. They are coming for all these things because what I've noticed with the people, with this team, when they say something about you, you must know they have something on you. The moment this team says, Bongan, when you go on the media, you start attacking, you must know that their first statement says to you, hey, we've been investigating you. We know your files. You are naked before us. And then when you decide, now I'm going to react, by the time you react, you are just falling into the trap. And then they start, wah. That's what people haven't figured out. When you look at the team of Mkhwanazi, they build their cases very slow. They are not this type of people who just, wah. No, they give you a one hot varam clap, wah, and then they leave you. Then when you being you want to react. No, I'm gonna beat you. That's where you made the mistake. That's where the danger is. That is what people haven't figured out. I personally will say, I've noticed that when it comes to this team is comprised of people who have a very unique way of doing things. And it's always, when you look at it, you're like, these people, they sit, think, calculate, act, anticipate. You who are provoked by their statement, you react. Even your reaction is calculated. Even your reaction is anticipated. Everything that you do, you're just falling into their trap. And bro, that's what people haven't figured out about this team. You see the way they build their cases. You must look at how they went about everything. Now that we've got the Madlanga Commission, everything. You must notice how they went about everything. They know what to say, when to say it, and they give you enough to excite you or enough to get you into trouble. But don't think that the enough is enough. Don't think that the enough means they don't have evidence anymore. It means they give you, they say something that is going to prompt you to react in a certain way. And when you react that way, they were like, come here, boy. We've been looking for you. Anyway, you just fell into a trap. Wah, wah, wah. Imagine if he kept quiet, he wouldn't have lost his firearm. The firearms that he has. If he kept quiet, he wouldn't have lost. His freedom. There's now a chance that he's gonna lose his freedom. If he kept quiet, like a lot of things about him would have remained in the dark. But fell for the trap.